Good day, everyone. My name is JirehFaith, A. Mario, and the topic that was given to me is all about the three main types or classes of rock. What? The rock? Hmm. It has nothing to do with puso bato or person who is insensitive. Batog ka, person has no purpose in life. Di bali ng tamad, at least wag naman pagod or hindi naman pagod. Sakit sa bato, ang batang bato or kidney stone. My topic for today is about the rock. How do we classify rocks? We classify rocks according to how they formed. How can rocks be classified? Rocks are classified according to characteristics such as mineral and chemical composition, permeability, texture of the constituent particles, and particle size. This transformation produces three general classes of rock: the igneous, the sedimentary, and metamorphic. A rock is any naturally occurring solid mass or aggregate of minerals or mineraloid matter. It is categorized by the minerals included, its chemical composition, and the way in which it is formed. Rocks are usually grouped into the three main groups, the one that I told earlier: the igneous rocks, the metamorphic rocks, and sedimentary rocks. So the rocks form the Earth's outer solid layer or the crust. So we use flowchart to classify them. Minerals, building blocks of rocks. Introduction to igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed when magma cools into the Earth's crust or lava cools on the ground's surface or the seabed. The metamorphic rocks are formed when existing rocks are subjected to such large pressures and temperatures that they are transformed. Something that occurs, for example, when continental plates collide. The sedimentary rocks are formed by diagenesis or lithification of sediments, which in turn are formed by the weathering, transport, and deposition of existing rocks. The scientific study of rocks is called petrology, which is an essential component of geology. So, here in our flowchart, we already classify the igneous. Igneous. So, what is an igneous rock? An igneous rock is a rock that has formed from the cooling and solidification of magma or lava. This picture shows the igneous rocks beneath the Earth's crust, where the lava and the magma came. So the magma is under the Earth's crust, and the one that exploded, that touched the seabed, is called lava. Don't forget that. The igneous rocks form as molten rock, cools and crystallizes. General characteristics of magma. Parent material of igneous rocks form from partial melting of rocks inside the earth. So there's a melting, there's a cooling, or word for igneous rock is called solidification, or the cooling of magma or lava inside the earth's crust. Magma that reaches the surface is called lava. So what I said earlier, magma is under or beneath the earth's crust, and when it reaches the surface or the seabed, that is called lava. Characteristic of magma consists of three components: a liquid portion called melt that is composed of mobile ions, solids, if any, are silicate minerals that have already crystallized from the melt, volatiles, which are gases dissolved in the melt, including water vapor, H2O, carbon dioxide, CO2, and sulfur dioxide, the SO2. Magma, this is below ground, or what I said, underneath the Earth's crust, and lava is above the ground. It has nothing to do with sa mama naglalaba. This. So magma pulls crystal formation. And It talks about varying sizes and composition of these crystals. Tells a lot about the rock and its formation. Extrusive lava, fast cooling. Intrusive magma, slow cooling. Again, extrusive lava, fast cooling. Intrusive magma, slow cooling. So intrusive magma cools slowly, large crystal form. This is the picture or the photo. Well, in extrusive, lava cools quickly. The other one, intrusive, again, lava cools slowly. But in extrusive, lava cools quickly. Small or no crystal form. May be vesicular or contains air bubbles. This is the kind of the photo. Here and there. The vesicular contains air bubbles. Magma, lava, different rock types. Slowing cooling and larger crystals. Fast cooling, smaller crystals. Again, slow cooling, bigger crystals or larger crystals. And fast cooling, smaller crystals. A rock that floats in water. One giant crystal. A quick review. Igneous rocks form from cooled and solidified magma or lava. When magma cools slowly inside the earth, we get intrusive or plutonic igneous rocks with large crystal. When lava cools quickly at or near Earth's surface, we get extrusive volcanic igneous rocks with small or no crystals. This may be vesicular, meaning they are trapped gas bubbles. Introduction to sedimentary rocks. This is kind of the picture of sedimentary rocks because of the weather. It can be about the ancient rocks. And sedimentary generally form from the compaction and cementation of sediments. But what is a sediment? So we cannot explain what is a sedimentary if we don't know the word sediment or from the root word itself. Sediments are fragments of rock that have been broken down as a result of weathering, wind, ice, running water, and etc. So the sediments is the fragments of rock that have been broken down, and this is the result of the weathering. For example, there will be wind, weather, or the ice, or what they call the ashes that broke down or reached the surface. That's what you call sedimentary rock. Sediments are classified according to their size. The smallest, the clay, silt, sand, pebble, cobble, and boulder. The importance of sedimentary rocks. Sediments and sedimentary rocks cover approximately 75% of Earth. They comprise about 5% by volume of Earth's outer landmass, contain evidence of past environment. As what I told a while ago, it's all about the ancient rocks or the past environment, or these the evidences or the proof that there are some kinds of rocks that have been molded from the years before. Sedimentary rocks are an important resource. Coal, oil, and other fossil fuels, groundwater resources. So there are a lot of resources when you use the sedimentary rocks, or if you have noticed some rocks that is like these sedimentary rocks. There are a lot of resources out there. So the origins of sedimentary rock are products of mechanical and chemical weathering. Sediments and soluble constituents are typically transported downslope by gravity. The sediments are then deposited and subsequently buried. As deposition continues, the sediments are lithified into sedimentary rocks. There are three types of sedimentary rocks: the detrital, the chemical, and organic sedimentary rocks. Again, the three types of sedimentary rocks: the detrital, the chemical, and the organic sedimentary rocks. So underneath the sedimentary is the clastic, or these are the compacted sediments classified by size. As you can see, the figure, conglomerate or the breccia, sandstone, siltstone, and shale. So that's about a years ago, and they already compacted it in the museum, or they already discovered it. So there's a lot of resources, what I told you earlier. So the organic or the crystalline evaporites, precipitates, biological matter. Again, the organic crystalline, the evaporites, precipitates, and biological matter. Crystalline evaporites and precipitates. This is the kind of the picture, or that is rock salt. Bioplastic, compacted organic matter. There. Detrital sedimentary rocks form from sediments that have been weathered and transported. The chief constituents of detrital rocks include clay minerals, the quartz, the feldspar, and the micas. Particle size is used to distinguish among the various rock types. So there's a lot of discoveries about these rocks. So we will not get further of that. So we will just talk about the sedimentary rocks. Are the only type of rocks that may contain fossils or evidence of past life. This. There. Metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are changed as a result of exposure to intense heat and or pressure. Two types of metamorphism, the contact metamorphism and the regional metamorphism. Contact metamorphism. This is the explosion of the earthquake, and the lava has been flow from the seabed or the land, and that's what you call contact metamorphism. So there's a lot of photo here. Contact metamorphism is about the heat or the intense heat. But the regional metamorphism, this one, the crack, the big fall, is all about the pressure. Again, the contact metamorphism is all about the heat, and the regional metamorphism is about the pressure. There. That topic refers to earthly things. The shale, the slate, the pyrite, the schist, and the gneiss. But there is one true living rock. Who is that? Jesus is my rock. The Lord is my rock. In Psalms chapter 18. Thank you and God bless both. Glory to God in the highest, Luke 2:14. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned a lot. Thank you.